Now, Italy will go to the polls on Sunday. The snap elections are likely to bring the Brothers of Italy party to power. Its head, Giorgia Meloni, is poised to become Italy's first woman prime minister. Now, the elections in Italy may lead to its first far-right government since World War II. Almost 100 years after Benito Mussolini took power, the Brothers of Italy party was formed in 2012, but its roots can be traced back to a neo-fascist group, the Italian Socialist Movement. The movement was formed in 1946 by supporters of Mussolini. The Brothers of Italy party's motto is controversial as well: God, fatherland, and family. The party has been firmly against immigration and against LGBTQ rights. Of late, Meloni has been trying to shed the party's far-right image.
I have been reading that the win of Fratelli d'Italia in the September elections would mean a disaster, leading to an authoritarian turn, Italy's departure from the euro and other nonsense of this sort. None of this is true. Our standing in the Western field is crystal clear, as we have demonstrated once again by condemning without ifs and buts Russia's brutal aggression against Ukraine, and by helping from the opposition to strengthen Italy's position in European and international forums.
However, just last week, an election candidate for Brothers of Italy in Sicily was suspended after it was discovered that he had called Adolf Hitler a great statesman in 2014. The candidate had also described Meloni as a modern fascist in 2016. The Brothers of Italy party is projected to win the most seats in Sunday's elections. It is expected to come to power with the help of its coalition partners, the right-wing League Party led by Matteo Salvini and former Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi Forza Italia. Now, Berlusconi is a friend of Russian President Vladimir Putin. He created controversy by seeming to defend Putin's invasion of Ukraine on Thursday.
Guardi, Putin è caduto in una situazione veramente difficile e drammatica. Poi sono andati da lui in delegazione e gli hanno detto: Zelensky ha aumentato gli attacchi delle forze sue contro le nostre forze sui nostri confini. Siamo ormai arrivati a 16.000 morti. Per favore, difendici, perché se non ci difendi tu non sappiamo dove potremo arrivare.
While Berlusconi later said that his words were distorted, it did not ease pressure on Italy's right-wing coalition. There is a chance that the right-wing coalition does not win Sunday's elections, but it is unlikely according to opinion polls. The opposition is led by the former Prime Minister Enrico Letta, who heads Italy's Democratic Party. He leads a coalition of centre-left parties. During a campaign, he warned about the repercussions of a right-wing victory.
Ritorno in Italia per gli ultimi giorni della campagna elettorale ottimista e positivo sul fatto che l'Europa è la soluzione, come diciamo noi, e non, come dice Meloni e Salvini, Europa come problema. L'Europa è la soluzione. Chi racconta che l'Europa è il problema vuole semplicemente distruggere e cercare dei capri espiatori. E invece qui bisogna trovare soluzioni e a partire dalla questione fondamentale dell'energia le soluzioni vanno trovate.
The third force in the upcoming polls is the Five Star Movement. The party is led by another former Prime Minister, Giuseppe Conte. His party pulled the plug on Mario Draghi's coalition government in July, and that has resulted in these snap polls. The winner of the elections will have to deal with Italy's energy crisis. Italy's energy regulator has said that the price of electricity for an average household increased by 94% in the first trimester this year compared with 2021. The price of gas has increased by 131% in the same period. Before Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Rome had depended on Moscow for 40% of its gas imports. Higher energy costs are part of the reason that Italy is facing 9% inflation. According to the EU Statistical Office, The crisis risks pushing almost 12 million Italians below the poverty line. Italians who are preparing to vote have said that whoever comes to power needs to work on reducing costs.
Salve, mi chiamo Antonella Mirabella, ho 24 anni e lavoro in pescheria di Catania, in una macelleria e faccio la cassiera. Non so ancora chi voterò e mi aspetto dal governo che abbassano i prezzi e così si può vivere meglio.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.